Like me, man. I love the game. I love the hustle, man. Be feeling like one of the ball playing, you know, Bird, Magic or something. Yeah, you know what the brick though. Believe. What if I leave? The fans still gonna love me, man.
Alrighty boys, the garage is looking a little too empty. The GT500 is not here and it hasn't been here for 2 weeks. And well, today's the day we bring her back home. And we're also gonna be needing that. So we're in a bit of a crunch time because the car just got done. I have to go to the shop, put E85, load the new tune, data log it, send it back to my tuner. Hopefully the tuner sees it in time and send me a new tune back so we can hopefully have the car running right and hopefully, just hopefully maybe, get a race going tonight. And for those who are wondering, I have E85 in there. Alrighty boys, let's go check the car out. It's right there, right under this beautiful Cadillac. Look at this thing. Wow, look at the wheels. This thing is a beauty. But enough about the Cadillac. The GT500 is all done. The only thing left to do is tune the car. I have the tune on my phone. I have to just load it on there. Man, I haven't driven this thing in 2 weeks. It's so dirty, it needs a car wash. Thank you, Ed.
As always, my man.
You're the man. Guys, make sure to follow Vet Lab. I'll leave their Instagram right here. They just did the entire GT500. It will be back to get dynoed. We can't dyno it right now because I'm not done tuning it. I like to tune my cars on the street. So I'm gonna take it home, data log it, go back and forth with my tuner, get the tune right, then bring it back in a couple days and throw it on the dyno and see what numbers this thing makes. Alrighty boys, so we got the GT500 right here. Now I'm gonna walk you guys through a few things we did to the car. I'm obviously not gonna tell you guys everything we did just because I raced this car a lot and I don't want the whole world to know everything done to this car. So first, let's show you guys the throttle body. Look at this beautiful throttle body from VMP. It's a 105mm throttle body. Shout out to VMP for sending me this. We also have the intercooler block in the supercharger. VMP also sent me that. I'm gonna leave links to this and this in the description below. Also, shout out to Grip Tech for sending me a pulley. I'm gonna leave that in the description as well. Without these sponsors, none of this is possible. Also, a major shout out to Vet Lab for putting all this together. I also wanna mention that the supercharger is ported and built by Joker's Performance. Huge shout out to them. I'll leave their link in the description as well. But that's all I'm going to show you guys for what's under the hood. Now I'm going to show you guys the interior. We did a few things in the interior that just makes it look a lot cooler than before. So let's get in here and show you guys these gauges. This is my favorite part about the interior now. So these are digital gauges. This one tells me the ethanol content in the E85 tank, and this one tells me the boost. These were the gauges before. I don't care for them just because they look outdated and I don't care what information they give me. So I basically put gauges in here that give me information that I personally want. Like I said, these gauges give me unnecessary information. Plus, the information on these gauges could literally be found right in then. So besides the gauges, I also wrapped this carbon fiber and then all of this in carbon fiber. Also, the vent rings right here, I painted them black. Shout out to Motor City Whips for that. Just because these rings were black and then these rings were like this color. So I was like, you know what? Let's paint them to match this so it looks a lot better. We're gonna turn it on for you guys. So as you can see, it tells me the ethanol content that is in my tank. Obviously the tank has E85, so it tells me what the E85 is testing as. And then here is the boost gauge. I like that they're digital. These weren't digital. Again, very outdated. Not a fan of them. Garbage. We also got Matt here. How you doing, Matthias? Oh, whoa. How do you mess that up?
I don't know if you want
I clearly went with a fist pump.
Okay, but you're my boy, so I gotta dap you up.
Okay, you can dap me up. So now we're gonna send the new tune to the car because the car is now on E85. So I loaded the tune and now we're gonna go data logging, and basically the tuner asked me to do a pull. So we're gonna do a pull. I don't know how much of it I can record just because I can't hold the camera and do a pull. This car has gotten a lot faster. So I'm gonna do my best to capture it for you guys. Oh my God. Okay guys, that was scary fast. It felt like the car was coming off the ground, and I just let off. Just because I was kind of scared of it, okay? And now we need some juice. This is officially the first E85 fill up. We're all the way up to 79, and also this is a lot more accurate than those E85 testers. This is literally as accurate as it's gonna get. Look at this beautiful Raptor I just caught on the road. To be honest with you guys, I don't know if I'm ever gonna bring another truck to the channel just because I went and bought the most expensive, most badass truck, and you guys still chose not to watch the videos about that truck. So maybe trucks isn't my thing on this channel. All right, look, we got a GT500 here with the Euro tail lights. That's beautiful. I've never seen this color before. We got a 600 LT, carbon fiber everything. We got ZL1. We got the Hennessy Hellcat here. Look at that. So it's 3 hours later and we are out here in Mexico and we got a race. This is officially our first race. It's literally in the same video where I picked my car up. We got a race going down against a very fast Corvette. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna beat this thing. This thing makes insane amount of power. You guys are gonna hear it in the video. This thing is no joke. So we're gonna go out to Mexico, do a 60 roll, and let's just cross our fingers and hopefully we can walk away with the W. But either way, it's gonna be fun and we're gonna be racing against a super fast car. And here's the car that just whooped my ass. Right there. That thing sounds so good. So first L with this new setup. So I pulled up to a random lot because I have some explaining to do. I should have never lost that race. So I was like, you know what? Let's go out and do some testing. Mind you, I just got this car back. We did not throw it on a dyno. We didn't do too much testing. I should have definitely dynoed the car. I should have definitely tuned it on the dyno. I didn't do all that. I usually do that with every car that I got. I don't know why I didn't do it this time. And then I was like, okay, so something's wrong with the car. It's running super slow. Let's go out and do some testing. So I use my Draggy right here. Look at this thing. It's a Draggy. It tells you 60 to 130 times, 100 to 150 times, all sort of times, right? So I know what times this car should run. I also have a friend that has the exact same setup as this car, so we have a good idea of what numbers it should run. So we went out, did some test hits, and holy f***, this car is slow as shit. Like, literally running the slowest times ever. Like, it's damn near stock numbers. Like, I was mind-boggled. And then I don't know. I don't know what happens from now. I don't know. This thing is slow right now. I don't know why it's slow. It should be fast. I dumped a lot of money into this car. I know what numbers it should make, and right now it's not making those numbers. So I just felt like I owed you guys an explanation. Not sure why this car is slow. All I know is that it's slow. We don't know exactly the reason it's running slow. I gotta take it to the shop. The shop has to look at it. We gotta contact the tuner. The tuner has to look at it, and we gotta figure some shit out because this car is way too slow. I'm done racing it until we could get this car to run right. Like I said, Don't know what's wrong with it, but we are gonna figure it out. With racing, you learn some, you lose some, and you also win some. So today, I lost and learned something. I learned that this car is slow as and we're gonna make it fast eventually. So thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. We got the car back. Unfortunately, we didn't take the W home, and unfortunately this car is not running right. We're gonna figure all that out, and I'll keep you guys updated with everything. So love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, a subscribe, a comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.